Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I want to share with you a planner that just arrived today, which is May the 16th. And I'm so very excited to be able to do this unboxing with you all. There's already some videos up on YouTube, but this will be the first for my channel. And I'm just so enthusiastic about being able to share this with you. This is the Simplified Planner, which is created by Emily Ley. And Emily Ley does have a channel here on YouTube where she's done a few videos before in the past speaking on her planner that was going to be released back at that time. But she's very active on Instagram in both her Emily Ley name and in the Simplified Planner name. So definitely, follow her because she has a lot of different lifestyle post as well as stationary post as well. I like the imagery that she projects, the all-American, almost girl next door. She has three beautiful children, but she has a sense of down-to-earthness mixed with class and sophistication. And I just kind of like the way the Simplified Planner was tailored. However, I wasn't, and what prevented my purchase in the past is some of the complaints on the ring bound part and the paper. Well, since that time, with this new planner that I'm coming into receipt of, things have changed. The paper quality has been updated. She has a partnership with Mohawk, and it's within their Via line that paper is being used in this planner now, and I think it's at a 90 GSM. So it's improved paper quality, as well as she has she's utilizing a new manufacturer to build the planners. She still is the functioning operator of her company. She does have a few other ladies that help with creative aspects of the company, but she still designs the layout and the inserts and the coloring, and all that stuff is still done by Emily herself. The just putting together of the planner is done by an outside source, and even them has been updated. She's got a new manufacturer. 2 minutes and 41 seconds in. I purchased mine through a company called Waiting on Martha. This website is super awesome, and I will tell you that once you register, you will, or I did, receive a welcome code to use on a discount toward your total of your first order. I was able to use a code that they posted out on Instagram the day of release, which was May the 11th, and I received free shipping. Here's my receipt. I paid for this with my own dollars. And even though you see the shipping there, you also see the final total being $58. But the coupon code, if you see here, it'll say code Emily Ley, and that's what I utilize. So that's all I paid for it. Anywho, this is their card. Definitely follow those girls on Instagram. They have some really nice photos. And this was what this insert was inside of my planner box. So this is the box that your planner will come in. And down here, which I thought was a nice, cute touch, is that according to what design you pick, that's what'll be the title of that design, and a little picture of it will be on sticker on your box, so you'll know if you get multiple and you house them in this compartment, you'll know which one you're actually reaching for. This is the daily planner, and this is the academic daily, so it will be from the date of August 2016 to July 2017. I want to say in September. I'll put the release dates in the description box, but I believe in September is when she'll be releasing her 2017 planners, which will run from January through December 2017. There's also going to be some new products coming to the site in the month of June, and so forth, and some new stuff coming to her line that'll release in September of this year as well. I do know some heart paper clips are coming, some pins are coming. Maybooks will be doing updated Maybooks to coordinate with these planners. So follow Maybooks on Instagram or subscribe to their newsletter, because if you want them to match, or you want to get maybe the Hyperstripe Maybook and use it, put it in this book, you can. I'm sorry if I'm talking too much, but I'm just trying to give you all the information I can give you. That's going to be available. I know some washi tape is coming and stuff like that. So definitely follow her, and follow her on Facebook, because she does do a lot of videos telling you what's coming up and etc. So here's the beauty. It is gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. I just don't like sometimes when you see a video and the person just kind of, and it's in another like cello bag type cover. So you have the bubble wrap protector, and then you also have the cello bag protection of your planner as well. But I'll just show you the product, but then kind of leave you hanging as to how do you go about getting it? What does it cost? You know, etc., etc., etc. All right. So it's a coil bound planner. You have the gold edges or protectors. You have a pocket here, front pocket in navy. And as soon as you get into the planner, you have this planner belongs to and the name of it. Yeah, I like the way this paper feels. It's a letter from Emily. Process of simplifying. So some little tips and ideas to help get you going and give you some guidance towards how you would use the planner. A year at a glance for 2016, as well as 2017. Important holidays and what days they will fall on for 2016, as well as 2017. Yeah, the paper it's got a thickness to it. And I don't see a lot of the writing from this side on this side. This is your 2016-17 bucket list. I would say for me, this would be where I would put some of my major to-dos. Like I want to get a new car. I would like to work on budgeting better and things like that. So this is where I would put debt repayment, could be a goal. Some of your major life goals that you want to tackle between, let's say, this year and next year, that's where I would put those things. And then there is a little circle to check off as you go. And then here it is not about living the perfect life. It's about simplifying real life to make time for what matters most. So that's her philosophy and what this symbol represents. And then down here, the pineapple. Throughout the Simplified Planner, you will find our signature pineapple here and there. The pineapple is the traditional symbol for Southern hospitality, an icon for graciousness and warmth. We believe in simplicity. We believe simplicity is found in these virtues. Very nice. You have a tab here for the beginning of that month. You have a notes section. If you have stamps, you can stamp over here in this corner, either or, wherever you're comfortable. But you can put your box or circle to check off things as you go if you're that type of planner person. It's a decent amount of space. I would say 0.38, 0.4, 0.5 pens would work better for this space. In the boxes here, you have your previous month and your month to come, and you have a quote. And then, as I said, this was the daily. So each page will be your daily layout. And so this is, let's say August 1st is when this planner began. So my day, and it begins at 6 a.m. and it carries out to 9 p.m. In this box, you can write what your dinner plans is. If it's takeout, if you're cooking Swedish meatballs, what's your sides, what drinks will you be having with this dinner? This is a perfect place to put it. Over here is your to-do list, who you need to call, what do you need to mail out, what bill do you need to pay, your child's recital, if someone has a practice or a rehearsal that they need to get to. This is the area where you can list those items. So it's really nice. And if you really want to, you can match the hour, 6 a.m. I need to, like for me, have my teas or my protein shake by 6 a.m. I want to do my first round, do exercise or whatever. That's where that would go. The following day has a little different coloring. It has a quote. This day has a quote. And the same applies for each month all the way to the end. And that's how this planner is set up. So it goes from, the tabs are multicolored. Sorry, I didn't point that out. And the colors correspond, with the outside cover. Let me stand it up. This is what it looks like. So how your pages and your tabs, they're still housed and they're protected by the cover. So they're not right at the edge and they're not too buried inside of the cover either. Now, one thing that I noticed that I would have loved is if at the end of the book, there was another pocket, maybe one that goes this way. And if each month could have got maybe 2 sheets for notes, I think that would have been good, because I do a great deal of conference calls throughout the month. And I take notes as that call is being conducted, who said what, what's the follow-up, who needs to follow up with what, who was assigned to do what, things like that. I write down as that conference call is being conducted. And I can write in here that I have that conference call scheduled at a certain time and with whom, and I can write in here, if I completed it, but I can't write any notes about that. And so I guess that's where the May books would come into play, and it can be stored right here in this pocket area. Let me, just in case it's not coming off on camera like that. So that's about it, everyone. I hope I didn't miss any. What I will do, I have some pens. I have a Dr. Grip. This may have been done already, but in case it hasn't, I have a Papermate Flare, a Statler, Inner Gel Liquid, a Papermate Ink Joy 300 RT 1.0. This one is the Right Dudes, and this is a Super Gel pen, a Sharpie, fine point, ultra fine point. I have a Jen Howe fountain pen. Pardon this stupid nail. Hate Orly. And this is another Papermate. This is Papermate Ink Joy Gel. So the Papermates are 2 different ones. One is ballpoint and one is their gel line. This is a G2 Pilot Metallic in 0.7 and a Uniball in Vision and Fine. So what I'll do is I'll go somewhere in here and I'll write out what pen I used, and that way we'll know how well they hold up. And I'll be right back just to save a little time on the video. Okay, everyone, I'm back. So I used the pens in which I showed you, and this is the fountain pen that was used. Let me show you the nib. Had to get this thing inked up and going, so that was holding me up. But anyhow, I'm going to come close. So I used a Sharpie Ultra Fine Point, a Pilot G2.7, a Papermate Ink Joy 300 RT at a 1.0, that's the point size, a Statler Triple Plus Fine Liner, a Papermate Ink Joy Gel 0.7, Papermate Flare, Inner Gel Pentel, Right Dudes Gel, a Pilot Dr. Grip, and the Jinhao fountain pen. And I have this one just kicking the bobo. This is a Aqua Ball. This is another Pilot. I like my Pilots look like. And I have a slew of other pens. I'll do a pen video once I get some pens from Jet Pens and etc. But anyhow, that's what happened. So I'm going to come closer where you can see it. So there's a little shadowing. There's some shadowing of the fountain pen ink. Just holding the paper down. I'm going to tilt the camera some. So that's the other ones. I can see them a little bit, and I'm pretty sure you can too. But they're not nowhere near as bothersome as that Sharpie. The Sharpie is, the fine point one is the most one that stands out. And then the second one to me is the fountain pen, but it didn't bleed through. The Sharpie kind of did. Yeah. Turn the paper or the angle some. The others, it took it pretty well. Which one is this one? Let me see. It's the Ink Joy. I wondered why when she did the Facebook test, it was only 3 or 4 pens she used. The Papermate Gel, Ink Joy Gel, that one I can kind of see. You see it there? So I hope it doesn't deter anybody, because that's not my point in showing you. I use various pen types. I have far more than these. I was just trying to keep it short, and I wanted to see if this newer paper could handle a lot of the ones that I grabbed for and what I think others might be using. I'll do a second pen test once I place and receive my Jet Pens order. And I'm also waiting till the weekend, I guess, and I'll place a Goulet Pens order, and it's another fountain pen and stuff. So I'll do a second pen test and see how those pens hold up. But before I close out, I just wanted to show you the weekend. The weekend does not get an individual page as the weekday does. I felt to mention that the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, is shortened and they share. Some people like that. It's cool with them, and some people don't. My weekends vary. Sometimes I don't have squat to do, and sometimes I have a lot of stuff to do. So I just think maybe one day in the future, the option to have it this way or have it the other way could be made available, one step at a time. Thanks for watching. I hope I didn't miss anything. Have a blessed day, everyone. Peace.